As an instructor, I'm just starting out, so I don't have a lot of the students, but I do teach women a lot in the specialty of Smart Safe, which is the women's program, defense program, and it's almost every single technique. You just see, oh, that's so easy, oh, that's so easy, oh, that's so easy. Why didn't I think of that? Everybody is willing to help you out. They're willing to train with you. For example, there's like an unofficial boot camp that instructor's putting on, and there's 20 of us going. It's not an official thing, but everybody wants to get together. They want to train, and it's set up so we can socialize. CKM kit is for 4 to 12-year-olds. And again, it gives you the self-discipline, everything that traditional martial arts does, but really it's focused on situational stuff. The stuff that I'm certified up to, I do bullying and predator. And the bullying is school-friendly techniques. So if you're not doing anything, you're just getting out, and then you're notifying everybody that it wasn't my fault. And the predator stuff deals with what if they pick you up and put you in a car? What if they're grabbing you from the hand? What if they're grabbing you from the shirt? And really identifies to kids the difference between bullying and the threat of bullying and then the threat of being abducted. And in the middle of that, you're doing champion talks, talking about maybe nutrition or exercise or being mean or all this other stuff, depending on what your topic is. And when you're doing the games, these are skill games. So I like doing obstacle courses for the kids. I'll get like weightlifting benches, and I'll get different things so they go under, over. They're rolling medicine balls. So they're always doing something fun, playing tag, something as simple as playing tag, but at the same time, they're doing something with it, something as simple as getting a beach ball and throwing it from left only, then right only. So they're all skill type of fun games, and of course you're guising it in the sense of, you know, this is fun, but at the same time you're teaching them how to do stuff. So I do focus on detail and focus on practice. I know others will include fitness a lot more. I do some fitness just to get us warmed up, especially on surprise attack day, but me, it's the technique. I usually do about an hour and a half, and for me, it's really just working the technique constantly and making sure that you have the scenarios, making sure that you're moving, you're doing things right, and just observing, and let at some point you have to let the student explore the technique themselves. And so I just let them go, and I'll let them try it out, talk it out, and yeah. So it's the whole idea of we'll start up with a nice warm up, and we just get into it. We review. I'm constantly reviewing old techniques. The whole idea of muscle memory. I want this to be second nature to somebody. I don't want them to have to think. They're already going to get an adrenaline dump. So I don't want them to have to worry yet to question if this technique is going to come out or not. A lot of the times, to be honest, in traditional martial arts, you don't see it as much. You see this constant tradition. Whereas CKM, you're allowed to evolve the techniques. And really, CKM is just this combination of different ideas in different martial arts, but it is more fluid than some of the more traditional martial arts. Well, they actually start doing that at some of the higher levels. Moni will come up with a situation, and you have to figure out what technique what you would do with it, or figure out a technique or create one. I know that when I was doing certification for level 1 and 2 for the women's self-defense, it was just me and another gentleman, and we were with Moni, and we were actually working through it with them, saying, well, does this work? Does that work? Does this make sense? Should we put this technique? Which one do you like? Which one don't you like? So there was this constant thing of, yes, he's a chief instructor, yes, he knows a lot, but at the same time, he's open. He's willing to see different things. CKM is not static, and that's something that when you're dealing with reality-based self-defense, I think that's a necessity.